What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Scholars Lounge. Welcome back to the stream. We are here for a Sunday evening. We're going to do something a little bit different. Play some Crusader Kings III. Seems like it could be right down my alley. So without further ado, let's get started. We got some coffee. We've got a new Jag Diesel Benjamin and some water. The perfect combination right there. Time to have fun. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Good Mother's Day. Did some fun stuff with your moms, and if unfortunately your moms have passed by or something like that, then hopefully you're able to still kind of have a peaceful day. Not have to have too terrible thoughts that, come by with those things. Let's see, what does this say? Resume? No, we'll go play game settings. There's a renderers. Resolutions. Initial play set. Let's go. Let's see, where's the lo-fi stuff? This is initializing game. And app audio, I don't know. I'll have to see if that's a thing. Man, sure taking a minute to initialize game. Let's see if that's a normal thing. Oh, sounds like it might be coming. I do hear sound coming from it. Let's see. Settings. Just disable that then. Audio? Music? Yeah. Perfect. Go new game. It's encyclopedia. Just a whole thing. Alright. Welcome to Crusader Kings III. Crusader Kings III is a deep strategy game of dynasties and intrigue. If you're new to the world of Crusader Kings, we strongly recommend you play the tutorial. In the tutorial, we'll play as a petty king Rashad, a ruler in Ireland. Lead your family and dynasty to defeat your enemies and become king of Ireland. Okay. Let's play the tutorial. Look at that. Award is a child being educated by a guardian. You are a medieval ruler. Your reign may be brief, but through your heirs you can bring your dynasty to prominence. Land is yours for the taking, by way of the sword or through marriage. While clever diplomacy can extend your reach far beyond the wildest dreams of any conqueror. Damn. There's a quick tutorial and a full tutorial. That's crazy. I'll do the quick one. Use WASD to move the camera around across the map. And also use the cursor to the edge of the screen to pan. Pressing home key takes you to your realm capital. Okay. Which is Luminich? Is that how you say it? Luminich. To zoom in and out, use the scroll wheel. When fully zoomed in, you'll see the details map. Zoom out a little and you'll be looking at the political map. And lastly, zooming all the way out shows the paper map. Okay. You play Petty King Rashah of Munster, one of many characters in this world, represented by character avatars. Your character is ruler of a realm. Click on your character. This is where you'll see yourself and your closest family. Right now you're unmarried. Why don't we do something about that? In Crusader Kings III, it's usually a good idea to have a spouse. They'll assist you in ruling your realm and will help you ensure the future of your dynasty. On the right, you can see your heir who is set to inherit your realm after your passing. To continue, get married. Okay, so find a spouse. What was this? Agnes Wetton's opinion of me is plus 13 and cultural acceptance is minus 13. That's not good. Do they not like the cultural acceptance of these people? What's up with that? Minus 11. Minus 11. Anglo-Saxon. They just don't accept this shit, huh? It is probably because they're not related, maybe? Plus 36. Oh my god. Of Dalfiach. Might be the good one, let's see. Liege of Ulster. So Irish or something? Catholic Irish. Okay, let's see. We'll click her. Right click, arrange marriage. Two more. Or sway. How do you... romance? Becoming soulmates. How do you get married? Arranged marriage. Sender. No, I have... That's not what we want. So we want to actually get married. Which means we want to romance. Romance Dorian. You gain prestige and Dorian may become your soulmate. Every month there is a predicted chance of 74% progress based on scheme power. Alright, start. Let's see. Declaration of love. The time has come to let my feelings towards Dorian be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. Sing a love ballad. Write a love poem. Impress her by winning a sparring match. Go with my gut in the moment. I recruit one of my most senior... We went with our gut in the moment. Recruit one of my most senior soldiers and set out for Ulster. We practice our routine after each day's ride. Once we arrive, we begin to spar in the main courtyard. The crowd gathers, and their cheers soon draw none other than the virtuous Dorian. The soldiers fight valiantly, but I disarm him with a final, flawless thrust. Kneel before Dorian and declare my noble intentions. I dedicate this victory to you, my lady. Bringing you honor is my only desire. My petal is speechless, but clearly flattered. Why else would she be smiling thusly? Dorian won't resist my charms for long. Okay. So now what do? Do we romance again? Let's invite to court. No. 2 more. Offer ward. Guardianship. So then what is happening right now? Right now we're at normal speed. Sorry, chat, I'm learning as we go. Let's see. Go to my player character. Pin. Maybe we should pin her. She's in here. Send gift. I guess we could send a gift, yeah. It says it's paused. Now it's normal speed. Do I have to ask her something? I don't know. Fucking. Arrange marriage. King Mercad. Spouse. Can't set me up there now. We're having such a hard time finding this plus 100. This is who it is. Unmarried, located in Ulster. Murder, we don't want to murder. Can open a barber shop. Open the barber shop. How do I go back to my player character then? What do I arrange marriage? Find spouse. Where is she? Plus 100. Do I just have to like drag her or something? Just says choose. I'm so fucking confused. Maybe that's the problem, is not starting the fucking... Wait a second. We're just gonna start it from the fucking go. do the full one. New game. Where's the tutorial? Play tutorial. Is it doing the full tutorial? I don't know. Use WASD, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Pausing. Hundreds of years. Right now, time is standing still and the game is paused. Sometimes you'll see blue highlighted text. This means you can hover your cursor over the words to display an informative tooltip. Okay, that's what it means. Some of these tooltips may also have highlighted words which can be used to further information. Duchy is a title ranking. Below a kingdom and above a county. The holder of a duchy has a de jure rights to its constituent counties and can have counts as vassals. Duchies may be dormant and have no current holder. Such titles can be created by a ruler who controls at least half of its counties. It can lead to a county, which can lead to a barony. By default, it takes a couple of seconds for a tooltip to lock in for mouse overs. To continue, place your cursor over this highlighted text. Hover over the highlighted phrase inside the highlighted text tooltip. Neat. Good job. Wow. That's a little much, huh? Now let's talk about the game. Everything takes place on the map before you. The world consists of large and small territories. Landed titles held by previous rulers. Titles are represented by elaborate coats of arms shown as icons on the map. The icon representing your realm is that of your primary title, the most important and prestigious title you hold. If you hover over your character portrait, the coat of arms over your realm capital will glow and the entirety of your realm will be highlighted. Munster is your primary title, so if we hover over him, the capital is glowing, which is why your realm is named after it. You also hold the earldom of Thomond as a separate title. As a ruler, you can only hold so much land on your own. You will often have other rulers helping with the administration of the realm by holding land within your borders, making them your vassals. To find your own land, your domain, To find your own land, your domain, press the home key. Okay, and zoom in. Once closer, you can see the blue labels on the baronies that belong to you. In this case, it will only be Luminich. So if we press home, it's because it's got my coat of arms on it. Yeah. You play one of many characters in this world. Your character is the ruler of the realm. You may need to make sure that your dynasty survives and thrives throughout the ages. Your titles give you power and control over territory as well as other characters. So continue, click on your character. Characters have skills indicating their proficiency within a certain field. Some are great talkers, while others prefer to make their intent clear on the battlefield. Main skills are diplomacy, which improves others' opinions of you. Martial, raising and commanding armies. Stewardship, managing your personal lands. Intrigue, scheming and finding secrets. Learning, studying theology and technology. Traits. Characters also have traits, which can affect skills as well as how they react to things. These are illustrated by icons in the character view. Some traits tell you about a character's personality, like fickle, calm, or generous. Other traits are specific to how a character has lived their life, such as an education trait or commander traits. You are temperate, wrathful, and impatient. So temperate, Gives me a small health boost. My vassal opinions are -10 though, because they believe in nobility and tradition. Opinion of temperate characters +10, and opinion of gluttonous characters -10. Virtuous to Catholics or wrathful, diplomacy -1, martial +3, intrigue -1. Damn. Impatient, that's not good. Wrathful and impatient. From this you can see your character typically leads a modest life and expects others to do the same, and is quick to anger when they don't. When a character chooses to behave contrary to their personality traits, it can cause them stress. Traits can also impact how other characters react to you. Some people are impressed by the brave trait, while a lustful character is more likely to feature in salacious gossip. Traits influence other characters' morality and greed, which can affect both their friendly and hostile actions. And our traits are temperate, gregarious, patient, charismatic negotiator, patriarch, rough terrain expert. All characters, yes, all. What's up, fool? How you doing? Shouts out to you, my man. The man, the myth, the legend, unoptimized. How's Call of Duty going? How's your day? You got off tomorrow, right? Low opinion can cause people to rise up against you or be unwilling to help you. High opinion can, on the other hand, make characters more inclined to join your schemes. How you choose to interact with other characters will often affect their opinion of you. Gold. Resources. To further your goals, you'll need gold. Among other things, gold pays for buildings, armies, and bribes. Gold is collected passively from both your holdings and your vassals as tax. Larger vassals and more important holdings tend to give more tax. Was pissing you off, and yes, off tomorrow. Damn, you switching to something else, or are you still playing it? Because you said was. However, money can't buy everything. Certain things can only be achieved by spending the right amount of prestige, or for religious matters, piety. Piety? Your prestige tells you how respected you are. It can be earned passively over time by holding many titles, for example, or actively, such as by marrying into prestigious dynasties, or fighting as an ally in wars. Okay. Whenever you earn prestige, you build towards your next level of fame. Higher levels of fame make other characters think better of you and bring powerful ways to wage a war. Doing work stuff right now. Was doing WoW. Okay. With work stuff, it's like work the game you're making or something else. Some actions cost prestige, like declaring a war. These actions allow you to leverage your celebrity for your own benefit, and characters won't think less of you for using them. Spending prestige does not affect your level of fame progress, just your current prestige. Interesting. And then piety? Yeah, piety. You will have an easier time interacting with your head of faith. As you're Catholic, this is the Pope. It can be gained passively from learning skill and virtuous traits, or actively from pious actions such as going on a pilgrimage. You also have a level of devotion which builds over time whenever you gain piety. Piety. I hate this fucking word. We'll figure it out. What is it, fool? You know. And can have positive effects for your character. Classroom recaps for the teaching. Damn. Is this something you just do every Sunday, or what? Similar to prestige, some actions require you to spend piety, like declaring holy wars or creating a new fame. Spending it like this is normal, and other characters won't think of you worse for it. I understand. Lifestyle. As well as traits, your character can also pick a lifestyle. There are 5, one for each skill. Lifestyles represent what you put the most effort in day to day, and each one has several focuses inside relating to it. Every focus gives you a unique bonus and makes events associated with that focus more likely to happen. Click the lifestyle button, which is this thing here. We don't have one selected. Click on a lifestyle to see its focuses. As time goes by, your character will learn lifestyle experience for maintaining a particular lifestyle. When you acquire enough lifestyle experience, you can select one of that lifestyle's perks from many of its trees. Perks represent you practicing and developing yourself over time and offer unique bonuses, like special traits, or unlock specific lifestyle mechanics and content, such as the ability to start abduct schemes. An abduct scheme is a hostile scheme that aims to imprison its target. It is a secret scheme based on intrigue that can recruit agents. A successfully abducted scheme target will be imprisoned by the scheme owner. Ooh. You should do them every night, but you're lazy. Procrastination, thy name is anybody today. Yeah, it's easy to procrastinate, right? Especially now. Cheers to you, though, fool. Let me take this rip. You ever play Crusader Kings? Choose a focus. We can do diplomacy. Gain 30% more in that one. Intrigue, learning, martial, and stewardship. I'd say diplomacy just because we get a bonus. Seems interesting. I figured I'd give it a check out on Game Pass. Right down my alley. And thank you. Yeah, I'm doing this, that Harris Heller, Stream Beats music. This is the lo-fi list. Everybody likes lo-fi music, right? Going for that Caterpie. Did diplomacy. Lifestyle focus. Foreign affairs focus. Majesty focus. Or family focus. Let's do foreign affairs. Want to have friends near and far. Other characters interacting. Now, having selected a focus, we can move on to other people. Interacting with other characters is key in Crusader Kings III, and you have many options for how to do so. You can right-click on a character portrait, including your own, to get a list of potential interactions, such as arranging a marriage or initiating a scheme. This also is where you start wars, but let's save that for later. To continue, open your character view and right-click your player heir's character portrait. Player heir is right here. Right-click to see their interactions. Huge. Start with the basics. Everybody likes gold. Try sending a bribe to your player heir. Okay. Confirm to send gift. So, send gift. Pays 50 gold to Brian. No shit, his name is not Brian. Brian Mac Rashad Brian. That is fucking hilarious. Effects on Brian. He gains 94 opinion of me. He's gonna accept it. You better accept this gift or you're gonna go to the chopping block, mister. Brian. You can't fool me. That's a spy if I've ever seen it. Well done. You successfully increased somebody's opinion of you. Note the feed message in the lower right. This is where mildly interesting but non-critical info appears and goes away after a little while when I'm paused. So that's showing that we paid Brian and we gained opinion, or he gained opinion of us. Certain opinion modifiers last forever, like family bonds. Others will wane over time, like the fading memory of receiving a monetary gift. If you hover over your cursor over the opinion number on another character, you can see exactly where the various numbers are coming from. It's due to a marriage alliance, a gift of gold, or simply that they appreciate your honest nature. So, right here, he's got a lot of it. 1, I'm his father. 2, I'm the patriarch, bitch. Part of the family, Confederate partition, temperate. And 94, though, most of it is because of giving him that gift, not because I'm his father. Fucking, what a guy. Playing a family. Next, let's talk about your dynasty. As the game goes on, unless your character meets with an untimely accident or terrible disease, they will grow old and eventually die. The story doesn't end there. It's only game over if you do not have an heir of your own dynasty. As long as your titles have heirs of your dynasty, which ours does, your legacy will live on. And when your current character dies, you simply start playing a new one, the player heir. Depending on the type of succession your realm has, this is likely to be one of your children, perhaps one that you have groomed to rule. It has its own coat of arms, which is currently highlighted and can be clicked for more info. We don't need to do anything with this now, but we can look at the details of the dynasty later, and it's found by clicking on our coat of arms. Succession laws determine how all titles and resources are divided between heirs when a character dies. You currently have only one heir, but let's take a look anyways. You did hear grooming. Fucking Drake is in this game. And also Metro grooming. In some cases, when you take over your new character, you may even find that they are responsible for the untimely demise of your previous ruler. That's insane. To continue, open the realm view on the right side of the screen, highlighted. It's this green one up top. Inspect the Succession tab. Succession. As a member of a dynasty, you also have a renown, shared by everyone in your dynasty. Renown grows in several different ways and reflects how famous your dynasty is, rather than just you. Increasing your renown will echo down the generations for your descendants, raising your level of splendor. As the dynasty head, the most powerful member of your dynasty, renown will allow you to unlock dynasty legacies that will benefit all of your kin. Drake can groom you any day with that big fucking schlong of his. You gotta be careful, he could kill a man. To view the dynasty legacy of a dynasty, click on their dynasty coat of arms. Yeah. Okay, dynasty. There we go. I understand. To ensure the future of your dynasty, you need family members. Getting married's a good start, but we cannot promise that you will marry for love. Damn, that's sad. So click on our character. Wrap it around your neck like a scarf, keep you warm at night. For unmarried characters in your domain, you can set up marriages or betrothals by right-clicking on the character and choosing Find Spouse or Arrange Marriage. Two options behave differently, so let's go through them both. To continue, right-click on your own character and select Find Spouse. Okay. Choosing Find Spouse opens a list of potential spouses. They hail from courts all over the land. Choosing Arranged Marriage also opens a list of potential spouses, but only with people from the court of the character you clicked. Okay. Your own character is visible on the left because this marriage needs your approval. Whoever is the liege of the other spouse will appear on the right side, as the union will need their approval as well. Arranged marriage can be useful for matchmaking between your courtiers? Or for setting up a specific marriage alliance. For now, Find Spouse is more relevant for our purposes. There are many factors to consider when choosing a spouse. To help you out, there's a filter function available to pare down to the list of candidates. Aspects to consider include potential alliances, skills, personality traits, expected fertility, and more. Some traits are congenital, meaning they might be inherited by your children. Perhaps someone with a trait like that is a good place to start. Okay. So you have to select 2 characters and then send a proposal. So let's go by sum of all skills. No. Relevance. That's crazy. Gregarious. Brave. Gluttonous. Those are personality traits. Prestige gain, rank, age, opinion of me, diplomacy, martial stewardship, intrigue, learning, sum of all skills. Culture acceptance, nope. So we can choose 2. Stella. She's impatient, diligent, and ambitious. Okay, so select a spouse for your character and click send proposal. It's not arranged marriage, right? Oh, okay. Use a hook. Don't need it. Will accept. Children will be born into House Barian, yeah. To the charming petty king Mershada Munster, I accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my acquaintance Stella, who got her groove back in holy matrimony. May Saint Bridget bless your union. Signed, King Malcolm of Scotland. Excellent. Congrats. May you live long and happily together. You may have noticed the toast message at the top of the screen. Yeah. Toast messages deliver quick-fire info that is relevant to you or your character. Marriages are also usually accompanied by an event at your potential spouse's liege accepts or rejects your offer with a letter. There are different kinds of events and they are critical to shaping your destiny, so keep an eye out for them. For this tutorial, we recommend that you use Find Spouse for your son as well. Okay. So, we go here and find spouse and find somebody that will like him. Relevance. Opinion of me, I guess. She really likes me, it looks like. Donella. Ben woman. She's Irish. She's zealous, honest, and compassionate. That's exactly what we need. Nobody that's trying to fucking kill me. My son can marry somebody who is nice. Send proposal. I accept your marriage proposal. Sweet. Excellent. Family is important. Player heir will always come from your dynasty, and most often from your house. In the future, it won't hurt to keep an eye on your family and their line of succession. Depending on their succession laws, you might end up inheriting titles along with land and vassals from your relatives. All sorts of deep. Not everyone in your dynasty will be landowners, but every plot of land on the map has an owner. Sometimes that owner is you, sometimes it's one of your vassals, and sometimes it's another realm entirely. many of whom also have or are vassals. Most titles belong in a pyramid-like hierarchy, according to their title tier. A barony ruled by a baron or baroness, a county ruled by a count or countess, a duchy ruled by a duke or duchess, a kingdom ruled by a king or queen, and an empire ruled by an emperor or empress. Every title is legally part of a title one tier up the chain. For example, each county is thus part of a duchy. Okay. There are many dynamic names for these titles. The current ruler is in charge of the petty kingdom, which corresponds to the duchy tier. So we're part of a kingdom, but we're a duchy. We say legally because as Crusader Kings III lets you play with history, there is no way to guarantee that a king is actually in control of all the titles that his kingdom is supposed to contain within its borders. We call this title hierarchy de jure, and if the structure has been broken, it is often possible to declare war over errant territories. If you switch to the Duchy Titles map mode, you can see that, as ruler of the Duchy of Munster, the County of Desmond should legally be part of your realm. Okay, and Desmond is where? Right down here. Because it's part of... Wait, that's a county rank realm. Okay. Okay, to continue, change to the Duchy Titles map mode, which is down here. Shift Q. Show Duchy Titles in their de jure lands. Munster. I see. We say legally. Perfect. Return to the Realms map mode. The de jure title of Munster consists of 4 counties. Their names should be visible on the map. Thomond and Ennis held by you, Desmond held by a neighboring ruler, and Ormond held by your vassal. These counties are made up of smaller pieces of land, baronies, the individual holdings of a realm. Holdings provide different levels of taxes and levies, as well as buildings that you can construct and upgrade depending on the holding type. I suggest you start by upgrading the bastions and curtain walls. Click on your capital holding, illumine each, select bastions and curtain walls among its buildings, and upgrade it. And that does what? First step for any respectable fortification is the erection of bastions and curtain walls. They do a decent job of keeping enemies and riding peasants at bay. Takes 3 years, 150 gold. Well done. It'll take some time for the building to be ready though. Luminich wasn't built in a day. Feel free to close the walls and tower construction window. Once your construction is completed, you'll receive the benefits of the building or upgrade you chose. Every holding provides taxes to their holder. If that holder is a vassal, they will turn pay taxes to their liege. Taxes are your main source of gold income. Obligations can affect how high or low these taxes are. Being at war can affect the level of control in a county, which in turn affects taxes. As a ruler, you are likely to be a liege of at least one vassal. These are rulers who have sworn fealty to you, and thus part of your realm. Vassals supply you with gold and soldiers. It's possible to both be a liege and a vassal at once. To continue, open the realm view on the right side of the screen. Inspect the Vassals tab. Here's a list of our current vassals along with some additional info about them. At the top of the list is the ruler of Ormond, whose land you can see on the map. This is an earldom, a county tier title inside your realm. Okay. Ormond, which is right here. He's my vassal. Come here for an overview of things such as vassals' current opinion of you, whether they are considered a powerful vassal, and the level of taxes and levies they are currently providing you. It's worthwhile keeping your vassals happy. This keeps them out of schemes and factions against you. No matter how mighty a ruler your character is, if your realm unites against you, either to depose you through a war or just to murder you while you sleep, your reign is bound to be cut short. That's not good. There is a limit to how many vassals you can comfortably be in charge of before your realm becomes unwieldy. Going beyond this vassal limit affects taxes and levies provided to you. Right now it's one of 20. This doesn't matter for the tutorial, but when you start to build your own kingdom, be mindful of growing too fast. If you end up exceeding your vassal limit, you can grant lower tiered titles to your vassals. Sometimes you can even create new high tier titles to consolidate your power in a region and strengthen your hold over the lower titles de jure subservient to your new title. Huh. Okay. Pretend and nod like I understand. Your realm is the complete body of land and titles that you control, including the areas held by your vassals. Right now for you this means the counties, called earldoms due to your Irish culture. When domain is used, we are instead referring to the land that you own personally without vassals, Ennis and Thoman. Okay, so domain is the collection of all holdings that they personally own. Some things that will happen will only affect your domain, Ennis and Thoman, while other things will impact your entire realm, the duchy, or the petty kingdom of Munster, which is this whole thing. Okay. Note that there is a limit to how much land you can hold personally before you start incurring penalties, the domain limit. When you go above your domain limit, it can be a good idea to use the grant title interaction on characters you are friendly with, making them your vassals. Since you have no spare titles to give away, you cannot currently do this, but you would otherwise find it in the character menu, visible when right-clicking on a character. Managing a realm is a lot of work. As a ruler, you have the help of your council. These can either be vassals or members of your court, and they act as your trusted advisors. There is a council position corresponding to each skill, and married rulers will also have their spouse assisting them. To continue, open the council view highlighted, which is the chair. Counselors can be set to work, and they all do different things. You can change a counselor's task by clicking on the bottom near their portrait in council view. Right here. By clicking on the button near their portrait in the council view. Okay, so it's these things, yes. Fabricate claim on county, religious relations. Do religious relations? I don't know. Schemes are long-term goals aimed at another character. They can have hostile goals, like trying to murder or abduct your target, or be more wholesome, such as the befriend scheme. Open Intrigue view highlighted. Inspect the Schemes tab. Okay. Good time to use a scheme might be when you find the line of succession to be not as clear-cut and favorable as you'd like. One way to get ahead is to simply remove the competition. quietly and with no witnesses. A murder attempt comes with a risk of discovery. If your attempt goes awry, it will make your character unpopular, especially with your intended target. No shit. The sway scheme is made for increasing the opinion someone has of your character. Let's try it. Open the council view. Right click on your court chaplain, your bishop, and choose sway. 94% if it's successful. His opinion will go up 25. Every month there is a predicted chance of 95% to progress based on scheme power versus scheme resistance. So it takes 11 months. Once set in motion, your scheme will slowly progress over time. The time before a conclusion is reached varies based on the scheme's success chance, which can be affected by relevant skills. In this case, it is affected by your diplomacy. If you're unhappy with your scheme, you can always cancel it by clicking Abandon Scheme next to the scheme. To continue, open an Intrigue view, highlighted. Inspect the Schemes tab. It should be open by default, so right here, and we can cancel it out if we wanted to. Sometimes they can give rise to secrets. If you catch someone trying to commit murder, it's probably in their best interest to make sure you keep it quiet. You can also blackmail them to gain a hook. Hooks represent a favor you can call in, or a hold you have over a particular character, letting you encourage or force them to do your bidding. As you play, you'll find many different ways to gain and use hooks. Experiment with them. Next, let's pretend you have managed to get a hook on one of your vassals. Inspect the Hook and Secrets tab. Let me take a sip of my coffee before it gets cold. This weak hook can be used for a number of things. For example, you can increase the obligations set by the feudal contract you have with a feudal vassal. To access the menu for changing your feudal contract, go to your vassal list in the realm view, or right-click his portrait to choose Modify Feudal Contract. Interesting. You may notice that some interactions are not immediately visible. When you have many interactions available, the character interaction menu only displays the most common ones. To display missing ones, click More button in the category. Increase obligations. Okay. Go to the vessel list in the realm view, or right-click his portrait and choose Modify Feudal Contract. That's not it? Huh. More. Use a hook. Let's go taxes. Minus 15. Levies. Forced partition. Doesn't matter what we do, I don't think. Let's have them increase taxes. We used our hook. War is an essential part of Crusader Kings III. There are many concepts to cover, but for now let's touch briefly on some of them. The most important events in any war are the battles. which are fought by armies. Most of your soldiers will come from levies, but you can expand your army by employing men-at-arms. If things get really tough, you can also hire mercenaries provided you have the gold. Open the military view. Total soldiers 989, huh? When a war starts, you can raise your armies with a single click of the big red Raise All Armies button that will appear together with the war score icon to the lower right of your screen. I don't see it, but... oh, Raise All Armies right there. Okay. When the war is over, you have to disband your soldiers before starting another war. Rally points are mustering grounds for the levies and men-at-arms under your command. This is where they will appear when called to war. To start a war, you'll need a legitimate reason, casus belli, against another ruler. There are various ways to obtain a casus belli. You might have a de jure titles that makes you a rightful liege of your target. You might inherit claims, or you could pursue holy wars against nearby infidels. Although these are the most common, there are dozens of different types of casus belli for you to discover and use as you play. The easiest and most straightforward way to acquire claims is to use Fabricate Claim on County, which is a counselor task performed by the court chaplain, targets a county and builds progress over time. At 100% claim progress, a claim can be fabricated for a cost of gold. Insane. It's something that your court chaplain sees to through one of his counselor tasks. Soon, we'll let you unpause the game. Really? There are just a few things to go over first. Firstly, it's important to know that there are 5 different speeds available. Press keys 1 to 5 to easily switch between them. You'll be able to pause or change the pace whenever you want. Secondly, for certain important events, the game will auto-pause for you. Nothing's wrong with playing at lower speeds, increasing speeds when things are quiet, or slowing it down when you go to war. Generally, we recommend you pause the game when you're inspecting menus or when you are faced with tough decisions. Starting the game. Unpausing. To start the ticking of time, unpause the game using the spacebar or by clicking the play button. This will let days, months, and years go by. Armies instructed to march will move. Events will occur on screen. Letters will be sent, and characters will age. Okay. So right now it's paused. Now as a first task, let's remind your neighbor, the Earl of Desmond, whose rightful liege truly is. If it happens to expand your realm, then so be it. Using the character interaction system that we went over earlier and selecting him via the map, declare war on the ruler of Desmond. You should already have a valid casus belli, as his title is de jure a part of your realm. Okay. So it's this guy, I think. Declare war. Seize the petty kingdom of Munster. Seize the earldom of Desmond. Why is it? I have to actually click on one, right? You gain contested county. Okay, so we've declared war first time. Perfect. What now? You can raise all armies, so you're now engaged in war. Next, you should rally your armies. A button has appeared at the bottom of the screen to help you. You can also do it in military view. Let's do it in military view just to see it. It's down right here, raise all armies. Army movement. To move your army, click on an army and right click on the area you want them to go. Perhaps the enemy capital barony. Click on the army. Is this barony? Yep. If you order your army across waters, it will embark, turning it into a fleet. For now, let's stay on land. Now that your army is moving, it's probably heading into battle with enemy forces. This can be a head-on encounter with other armies, or the start of a siege. Battles will... Okay, so a siege is when an army surrounds a fortified holding in order to starve the citizens into submission so it can be occupied. Starts automatically once an army enters into the location of a hostile fortified holding and stands still. The army outnumbers the garrison. The besieging army can assault the holding if its walls are breached. Okay. It's a good time to unpause the game if you haven't done so yet. Otherwise, time stands still and your armies will not move. Alright. Understand. Pause. With my marriage to Petty Queen Stella, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my right to collect a royal aid duty as part of this. But some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during a time of jubilation. I'll let my subjects enjoy the festivities without worry or care. Yeah. Perfect. So unpause for a minute. See what the armies are doing. They're fighting. The outcome of a battle between two armies depends on a number of things. Number of levies both sides have, men at arms. This looks like we had a victory. The commander involved and even the terrain you're fighting in. Siege event, 20 days. Is he coming back to fight me again? Think so. They're losing a lot of their army. Holy shit. Yeah, they don't have much left, I wouldn't think. It says we're besieging right now. Now they're coming back again. Attacking. Three victories, and we build back up. We're besieging. I think we are. I don't know. We can... Oh, it says siege event. There we go. Doing something. Yeah, they don't have much time left. This is max 4 months left. Three months. Siege event. No siege weapons. Another battle. Let's take a rip. Look at that. Took Earl Mudrick's son and their tag prisoner during the siege of Tralee. We're the commander now. Let's see. Request claim. We can murder him. Let's just resume for a minute. See what's happening. Anything happening here? There we go. Petty Queen Stella gained the trait pregnant. Ooh. Uh-oh. These move like a day at a time. One day at a time. It says occupied by me. Send gift, no. What is happening? We just passed Christmas. Earldom of Desmond. So is Tralee and Corclaw. These are baronies. Oh, well, that's a city. This is a barony. I know it's occupied by me. Do I need to do something else? Oh, they'll be dismissed. We can go, what, faster? Holy shit. To my liege, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. You gained the contested county. We did it. Fucking did it. The priest hater. He became a vassal of us. Okay. So now we can... what, disband armies, I think? It's a ruler. Oh yeah, it's part of our fucking thing now. So we should be able to, I think, come in here and say disband. Prisoner died in my dungeon. Well, that sucks for him. Spouse's excellent stewardship skill led to this windfall. The 8th of August? What the fuck? My son. Praise St. Bridget, Stella has given birth to a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child, and what should I call you? Tigernon? What the fuck? We'll call him His last name is Brian. Brian? We have Brian already. Let's go, Brian. There we go. A good Irish name? What the fuck? Oh. Mershad. Lochna. Demetrius, a good Irish name. Ardgar. Peter Bryan? Yeah, Peter Bryan. God damn it. Okay. So wait, how did I I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. Peter. Duh. May you grow wise and strong, my son. Greetings, Petty King. I've heard good things about you. I am interested in starting a written conversation. I hope that this letter finds you willing, for I am waiting your swift reply. Signed, Petty King Ed of Connaught. Where's Connaught at? Up here? Damn, that's a fucking... It's a region that rivals mine. Let's start a conversation. Pay ransom. See, to the charming Petty King, thank you for your swift response. I'm looking forward to your correspondence. Please, I implore you, pick the first subject for us to discuss. I have some excellent war stories to share. Please tell me about the art of love. Oh shit. Send a gift to show my appreciation. Why not? Send a gift, some false love, before we take over. My glory is widely known. Thank you. To the benign Petty King, the gift you sent me was greatly appreciated. Since you have indulged me so, I must ask if there is anything I can do for you. Perhaps a trade deal? Get a weak hook? Huh. See, trade deal? Greetings, my liege. Dude, how old is he? How old was that guy? That was insane. I don't remember pressing pause there, but okay. Let his son die in prison. Barony of Gibron. Let's see. Do we have any claims to this place? Challenge to a board game. See, declare war. could go forced vassalization. And okay. Well, hopefully that wasn't fucked. Raise all. Go, go, go. Let's see what happens. Oh, we're gonna lose this shit. We defeat. That's no good. It's tarnished our rule. That's crazy. We were severely defeated. Alright, let's fucking talk to this guy, right? And tell him, sorry. What's a fucking white piece? Exchange hostages. Half brother and Marshall. Your nephew. You pay, you spend, enforce demands. No. We're just gonna have to fucking do something. Levies. How do I raise levies? I'll create that. 100. Pikeman. We need unraised, unstationed. That doesn't make any sense. It says 865 plus. Hopefully this is the right army. I don't fucking know, man. Seems like it. Let's hope this time. 905. Let's see. Damn, bro. How are they destroying us? That's gotta be their fucking... They have knights. I don't even know how to do knights. Light horseman? I don't know. 655 plus. That's funny. Raise all armies. Fuck it. Say 25, 35 plus. 711. Earldom of Ossory. Fuck it. Time to get fucked up again. Did we win one? Oh fuck. Sending people back. Let's see what happens. When we take it. Oh yeah, now we have the advantage. We're fucking them up. Just have to send all of our armies over there. How's this place looking? Outliving a child. How could he do this to Brian? If I have sinned, why did you not punish me instead? He was blameless, my perfect son. Life had so much more in store for him. What happened? The fuck? Brian has died. How did Brian die? Passed from a sudden virulent disease camping with his army at 22. Ooh. Fuck, that sucks for Brian, bro. Did they have a kid? He did not deserve this. Mental break, torrential grief. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my son Brian has pushed me over the edge. Still remember him as a baby. So tiny, so fragile. Despite that, he survived. Growing up, growing older. Until now, when he suddenly stopped. I had so many hopes for his future. So many things I wish to see which can now never come to pass. Is a life without him even a life worth living? What is the point in eating when the hole is in my heart? I must press on. It is what he would have wanted. Inapedic. What the fuck is that? Diploma of stress. No, we don't want that. And then we're still paused. So we gotta take a look at Petty King. Our heir now is fucking Peter. It's a good thing. Good thing we got married and had another son. That's insane. Well, well, well. No longer overwhelmed by stress. Or as overwhelmed. We increase the speed a bit. See what happens. $10 months, huh? Yeah, these guys are fucking right off. 7 months. People not swayed, bandits running rampant, I don't fucking care. It's not my problem. We're in war. We'll worry about the bandits after. The siege is happening. Goodbye. My son and heir Peter is an unusually calm child. When others play their wild games, Peter often withdraws to some silent corner. He does not speak a lot, but I can tell he's always thinking about something. I wonder what is on his mind. Huh. Do have to say, I wonder what is on his mind. Let me just kind of sit for a minute, and then this place eventually we can take. Siege 1, prisoner taken in siege, room to rule. Huge. You can unlock a new perk for the diplomacy lifestyle. Where are the lifestyles at again? Is it down here? Realms, titles, faiths. Greetings, my liege. Peace be with you. You're a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. We did it. We gained 150 fame and shared 350 crown based on their contribution. Sweet. So now we can disband our armies. Yeah. Playing it at level 3 speed right now. Look at that. It's part of our little area now. We're dude huge. Gotta be careful about expanding too fast, but let's see. We can go. Let's click down here. Barony of Tralee. Arranged marriage, no sway. Imprison. Grant title. Oh, it's because he doesn't have trust of us. Right? It's opinion of you, minus 51. One title. Earldom of Desmond. Request claim, offer hostage, demand. Sway. swaying Thomas Johansson? I don't even remember that. Trying to sway the Earl here. The Earl of Marmaduke. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought. But my vassal Earl Domhnall has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He's testing my limits. The others are sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. Forgetting to invite him leaves him in the dark. He shall have tasks which are impossible to complete. All problems will be blamed on him. Let's see. We get a hook. Forgetting to invite him leaves him in the dark. Failed to manipulate him. Fun. Getting gold though, that's good. What even is the next part of the tutorial? Duke Ernst of Austria has announced to the world that he and his vassals have converted to Waldenism, having become disillusioned with the teachings of the Catholic priests. The nobles of Austria no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true. As Waldenesians, they believe their new faith properly aligns with the will of God, and they are distancing themselves from their former religious institutions. What twisted mockery of faith is this? You know, they do have some good points. No. Let's see. What twisted mockery of our faith is this? This game is so interesting. I know I've just scratched the surface on things as well. Duke Markand converted to Waldenism. Tommen. We're still just going. We got some schemes going on. Look at that. My dear cousin, your steward Earl Ragnwald has insulted me gravely. He had the audacity to name me a loathsome fool in front of my court. I demand satisfaction for this slight. Whatever it takes to make this well again. Ragnwald will plead for your forgiveness publicly. Good one, Ragnwald. Ragvald. Why do I have to pay? Fucking dumb. Pay for other people's mistakes. A walk through Thalmann reveals something deeply unpleasant. Plague has arrived in the once thriving metropolis. Everywhere one goes, one cannot escape the ceaseless noise of hacking and coughing from the infected, congealed blood staining their clothes deep crimson. Already, people are calling this affliction Rashad's coughs, and it's happening on my own doorstep. While numbers remain low, it's only a matter of time until it spreads further. Someone should do something. Summon the physician. Definitely do that. World is full of dangers, even to a petty king in his court. I should hire a court physician lest injury or disease befalls us. I've asked around for recommendations, and have assembled a few options to choose from. Let's see. Court physician. Point ball score. 5 years. 30 opinion. Good. Aptitude's terrible. Let's do Balthasar. Rashad's cough, early prevention. The dim flickering light of Balthar's infirmary illuminates the scene as physician lays out a plan of attack. I have a number of observations regarding Rashad's coughs, chiefly the way patients are wrecked with a bloody cough like I've never seen before. The plague does not appear to be too severe, and it's my recommendation as a professional that we take a light approach to prevent the spread. After all, we do not wish to hurt the economy. Ultimately, the exact strategy for preventing the spread of this plague is mine to make. Soft approach. Desperate measures are taken. Soft approach. Success. Wonderful. It's great news. Spreading though. We've got some stuff. Taking care of it. My poor Duchess. Grave news reaches me. My wife Stella has fallen ill with consumption. The future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by her bedside. Yet all is not lost. Stella might survive, should luck be on her side. Only God knows her fate. Damn. The physician wants to know how my Duchess should be treated. Be cautious, do no more than what is necessary. No. Time has come for drastic measures. Choice is up to my Duchess. Audacious King William of England, his vassals and his whole family has heeded the call of Albion and embraced English culture. Gain more money from taxes. Grave news reaches me. My son and heir Pater has... What? No fucking way. He's fallen ill with the consumption. Future's uncertain. Death lingers closely. No. I trust your judgment. Time has come for drastic measures. As I near son Peter's chambers, I hear a horrifying scream, barely human and full of pain. I burst into the room only to find Peter collapsed in a heap on the floor, covered in blood. The cold-hearted physician standing in the corner of the room, anxiously wringing his hands. What? Botched disease treatment. Fuck. My son died, I think, maybe? Did that happen? Not yet, but... Outliving a child. Sickness and pestilence. Oh, fuck. Bro, I'm a shitty leader. Rest in peace, Peter. I've been overwhelmed by stress. Consumption, little by little. crimson stain so stark against the pale cloth. I stare at it in disbelief, suppressing another cough. Did it? Did I? I wipe my fingers against my lips, my hand trembling as I pull it back. I can feel the warm wetness, but I dread to look. I'm afraid you have contracted consumption, my lord. I will treat you immediately. Is it too late for caution? No, it is too late for caution, yeah. Balanced humors. Powder was yellow and had a delicious scent. The treatment was almost as unpleasant as my symptoms, yet it seems to have been effective. While I have not been fully cured, I feel much better. My wife gonna die too? People just keep dying. That's bad. You either get busy living or you get busy dying. It's so sad. So many deaths. We have this whole area, but at what cost? Holy shit. What a large ass fucking map, bro. We inherited an area. I'm pretty sure people just keep dying. Educate child. And fucking murder my wife. That's insane. Earl Murdoch Slade. We have become malnourished. Finally, the plague has left the realm, and we must take this as an opportunity to rise from the chaos it left in its wake. We now emerge from the wreckage of the old world, and the time has come to consider the new. We must spare no expense to rebuild. As God wills it, my lord, it has come to my attention that there is room for a church in your domains. We build a church then. We have to compliment this guy. Mention his youthful vigor. No. Empathy and kind heart and clear rationality. Okay, so he liked that. Mental break, imposter. Recently I feel like I'm not worthy of Petty Kingdom Monster. He's got imposter syndrome. We get irritable or flagellant. As I walk down the halls, I hear some muffled laugh. Push the half-open door, and there in front of me is my wife Stella, seemingly recovered from consumption. My beloved wife is well once more. It's difficult to not shed a tear of joy. Grew gaunt and coughed and bled. I thought I would waste nothing away. Yet my health and strength recovered, if ever so slightly. Finally, I'm ready to face the world and its challenges. Damn. We somehow survived. Let's see. We gotta uphold the fucking Catholic culture. Everybody's recovering from their consumption. Known for my dedication to my faith. Whoa. We can expand again, probably. Let's see. Declare war, forced vassalization, or to call conquest of county. Okay. Rise armies. What? Did I say that? Did I do that right? Why does it say 0? I'm so confused. $16.85. Okay. Oof. It's a good thing you had all those people. Are we getting attacked from above? No. We got it. We can do it. We win. Seven months left. Keep coming at me. They don't have lots left. Yep. Pregnancy. She's bearing another child. Hopefully it's a male. Took my foe Earl and a prisoner during the siege of Lochdarman. Good. Good, good. Fucking attack that guy now, bro. Piece of fucking shit. Oh, whoops. Consumption. Nephew has fallen ill with consumption. There will be no treatment. Be cautious. Victory. My son and heir. Stella has given birth to a perfect little son. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would you be fit of a petty king? Would it be Peter? family member. Rashad. We've been overwhelmed by stress. Declare war? Can't do that because our army's raised. Disband it. Declare war. Forced vesselization. Now, because you're a fucking broke-back bitch, we're gonna raise it all. And now, I said now, we ride. See what's happening. Man, they're fucking retreating somewhere. Sure taking a minute. Siege event. Stella's pregnant again. She's got her groove back. Oh, here comes the army once more. Bye-bye. You can't do that to me. Another son after my father, Donecan. Mental break. As I walk the corridors of my palace frustrated, many of my quarters seems to be droning on and about some problem they're having in Thoman. Wish they would just hurry up and fix things themselves without me having to personally deal with every little thing. Something about the discussion sounds familiar though. Was that law not my idea? Is this my fault? Scourge for my sins. Just getting stress. Just do it. Who fucking cares? Alright. So, that's another fucking thing. This whole area is ours. They've gotta start being fucking scared, man. Right? Disband. Can what? Build more? Pikemen? Bowmen? Oh, we're at the limit. It's okay. Let's see. Declare war. Conquest. Raise up our army. Attack that. And go. Rumors have been whispered about my court physician for some time, but I have not seen evidence of them until now. He has many secrets, it seems. He's a non-believer. Believes in a false god or none at all. That's okay. I don't care. Sometimes I think that there's no one I would rather spend my time with than my wife Stella. Of all things to do in this life, we enjoy so many of the same ones. As their petty king, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law, but how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to a disaster. Can I afford such a risk? Oh, win their loyalty. Sweet smiles and little lies. Just like other children his age, my son and heir Rashad sometimes lies and tests boundaries. However, he often avoids suspicion with his sweet demeanor, and people always forgive him when he does get caught. Wonder just how much he gets away with. It's my son. IRL. My daughter. You got a daughter? Nice. Good Catholic name. Catriona? Constance? Cecilia. Yeah, keep going back. Perfect. Tell me why. Give this back. Give it back to me. Escape. My prisoner escaped my dungeons. Wow. Can't believe it. Victory. So be it. Thank you. Disband armies. See, now this is scary because there's so many of them, right? Construct new building. What can we construct? Hospices, towers, farms, hunting grounds, barracks. We can do that, and levies can go there. Militia camps. We can't build anything right now. See, what about here? What do we have? Siege works? No. Royal armories? Levy size? It takes 5 years. That's an insane amount of time. Barracks? 3 years. Barony. Set of barracks too, maybe? I don't know. Archery grounds. Looks like that's already going. You can unlock a new perk for the diplomacy lifestyle. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely gave it a notice, but my vassal Earl Dominal has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed. He's testing my limits. Tasks that are impossible to complete. Just fucking... How dare you challenge your petty king? I'm a petty king after all. My opinion goes down. Wow. That's stupid. It's working now. I know it was working earlier. I don't know what point it stopped working. But thank you, Max. How are you doing? I appreciate you for coming in, dropping by, and letting me know. Sometimes these software, I'm using Wavelink Elgato. It happens like that. It's so dumb. I appreciate you. And good night. And everybody, make sure you check out Max, man. That was fucking clutch as hell. Yeah, I saw exactly what was happening right when you said it, and so I was like, what the fuck? I appreciate you too. Everybody, drop him a follow. Let me take a rip for him here. I recommend this game if you are interested, by the way. Crusader Kings III, especially if you have Game Pass, play it. I'm gonna get the Game of Thrones mod. You're into King Arthur right now? Knight's Tale? I've heard that. You pick up, that was like DLC, right? For it? Oh, or they had some new DLC or something? No, just game? Okay. And the Legion? I don't know if I've heard of the Legion. Legion 9? Yeah, we've been playing this game for a little bit now. It's fun though. It's another King Arthur game. Oh, shit. A spin-off or something? I've been interested in those medieval type games at the moment and stuff like this. Manor Lords, just different things have been fun. They also have man, I can't even remember the name of it right now, but it's kind of like Skyrim RPG. It's made by like a Eastern European company. It's off my mind right now, but great game. Both $17, but you got the bundle for $30 on Steam. You like the dark fantasy of that? And turn-based. See, that's what I like. Good turn-based sometimes is fun. My dog Shadow will join me. Nobody likes Shadow. He bites. He's like Biden's dog. Is it General or whatever? Council meeting. Such a good boy, Shadow. Thank you, Max. And like I said, everybody again, give Max a follow. Press that button. He deserves it so much. As a fellow dad, I can attest how hard it is to get stuff like this in. And so he is working hard. He's a hard family man, putting in the hours doing that as well. And he deserves all the love he can get. A shady discussion. Passing through the castle gardens for a morning walk when a soft breeze carries the voices of Archibald and Pronicius to my ear. The two courtiers are talking to each other in a secluded spot nearby, frequently glancing around to make sure nobody is listening. While it is hard for me to make out most of the words from a distance, it is clear that their discussion relates to Countess Adamar. If I could only get a bit closer. I must know what they are hiding, whatever the cost, no. I'm sure it's probably nothing important. My son Mashad, Samuel Demetrius. You know, I think this is probably a good point to save and call it. It's pretty fun. Save right here, Petty King. Exit it up and see if there's anybody right out too. I'm sure there is. Camera, switch that over. Those are tunes. And let's see. Well, it's Sunday night, so it's a little quieter than you'd expect, but that's all right. We'll call it. We'll do that another time. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. Peace out. Love ya. Thank you for coming by the Scholars Lounge.